He's probably their
Carlos
best
Rodon.
bullpen arm, and the only thing they really had in their bullpen
Oh,
that was any
okay.
trade bait.
Sorry, Nate
So it
Jones.
did hurt them.
Okay, sorry, Nate Jones. But they could get Kimbrel, right? We're getting a phone call. Should I do like
Oh
Lenny?
yeah, because that's what the White Sox need is Kimbrel. Well, I don't care if you want
I
to
have to
answer it.
answer it because I have no clue who this is. Hello? Hello?
It must be the strippers I ordered for Andrea.
Oh, good. I hope they're male. I don't know. You should order some women strippers for Lenny because then it would keep him busy for a long time.
Get him to pop out of a cake. Oh, that's what we should have done for his birthday. Next year, you guys, everybody listening, we're chipping in for that.
Okay, so Lucas Giolito, dude, I'm picking him up maybe if I have like this is not anything. I don't have any clue what he's gonna do. Honestly, I don't. But he was a great touted prospect. We forget about these guys so quickly when they don't do great right off the bat, and that's just a bunch of bullshit. They take a
I
couple years sometimes.
Well, that's because we all expect to see somebody like Jose Barrios that comes up and just starts pitching very,
He didn't.
he
He
didn't have
still
an
doesn't.
all-star. He's not pitching bad.
This is the first year that he's even shown any kind of
His
ace like.
ERA, I think, was like just
No,
right around 3 last year.
it was had
He
to
didn't
be.
have a bad year last year.
Okay, maybe last year he started to. I don't know if but he's not just great. Jose Barrios is not just
I
great.
agree. Well, and I think I might only be saying that because he's what, 23.
Let me check him out. I'm going
He's
there
very
now.
young to be in the majors pitching.
24,
So
25 next
Okay.
month. Okay, but still, he
and yeah, Giolito is already. I think he turns 26 this year.
okay, so even 26, I'm not giving up on a guy at 26, especially if
Well,
I
I
haven't.
won't deny that.
Go ahead, sorry, dude. Go ahead.
I was going to say I won't deny you can't give up on him being that young because
Look
he's
at
just about to start
Barrios.
scratching the surface of his prime.
Look at Barrios now, dude.
What was that?
Barrios is having a phenomenal season. He's gonna probably continue.
Yes.
He's gonna break out this year for sure.
Oh, he was somebody that I was all over this year. I was trying to get him in every possible league. I loved Barrios.
Trevor Bauer loves him. He really likes Jose Barrios. I'm not just
That's
him.
what I
I don't
really
know if he
wonder.
likes him like as a person. I'm not talking about like they're buddies or anything, but I'm just saying that he likes his pitching. He really is impressed by Jose Barrios.
Well, yeah, but Bauer would also come out and say if he didn't like him. So he's
I don't
very
know.
not shy about doing that.
Who does he say he doesn't like though? He just basically says, "I don't have time
Well,
for you because the
I
only
think
thing I
he would
like is
just start
baseball."
taunting them like he does Bregman if he wasn't a big fan of them.
He fucking taunts Bregman, doesn't he? I think Bregman's
Oh
kind of like
God,
one of those frat boys type people.
I'm waiting for Bregman one day to charge the mound on him. That's
Bregman
really
rules though. I don't really think he's offended by Bauer because
no, but
he's so
I'm
good.
waiting for a ball to slip out of Bauer's hand or something and get close to Bregman after this.
I love that. I
I'm just
loved.
dreaming for it.
We talked about Tim Anderson last week. The Bauer and Tim Anderson tweets. How he said,
Yes.
the bat flips and stuff, and I think that's him and Tim Anderson seem to be going back and forth great. They like said okay. Bauer was like okay, thank you, dude. Thanks for
Well, and I was going to say, you could see it's in a pretty friendly way the way he's
yes,
doing it. I don't
yeah.
see them as having an issue. I could see them as guys that are sitting there talking before and after the game and things like that. And
Yes, and it's
uh,
fun for people on Twitter. It's fun to see that interaction between players and teams. But with the Bregman one, the feeling is kind of like tense. It's really it's like
oh yeah, you,
uncomfortable.
you feel if they're both standing on the field, you need to have a security guard in between.
No, not like that. But what about when Bauer is pitching to Bregman? That kind of shit. Because Bauer is taunting him all the time.
Oh, I know, and
I
that's kind of my point. Is those at bats are so anticipated, and
do
I
you
think
think that
that's part of what Bauer is doing with it. Is he actually is kind of helping make sure people are going to watch those at bats, whether they watch it live or somebody posts them. Probably Bauer onto Twitter or Bregman if he smashes Bauer a few times.
I have to know what he pitched? What does Bregman hit against Bauer? I can totally look that
What
up.
his stat lines? Yeah.
Yes, view Alex Bregman versus pitcher. So we want to look up Bauer right here at RotoWire. They added this, and it's great. Oh shit, he hits 154 against Bauer. Okay, he hits 154. That's why Bauer just fucks with him. No, yes, but
Yeah,
Clearly, he has good reason to.
Struck him out 5 times
What's
out
the
of
sample
13.
size like, though?
Only 13 at bats.
Okay,
How many is that? That's
it's
only
rather
like, I mean,
small.
how many games is that? That's just this year.
Probably 3 or 4.
I think we're looking at just this year. We have to be because they've faced each other more than 2 times, 3 times.
Well, you got to think about it. It's maybe not just the fact of how many times Cleveland. Well, just because Cleveland and the Astros played doesn't mean that he was up to pitch during the series.
I don't think
I
this
mean,
is
like yesterday, Bauer was wearing, I guess, his pink cleats because he said he wasn't pitching on Mother's Day. And
I know, wasn't that nice to his mom?
That was.
That's some
and
good
then
shit.
I'm sure that MLB wanted to fine him, and they couldn't because of what he came out and said, though.
What do you mean MLB? They all got to wear them all weekend. They got to wear those.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Well, because I thought they were only allowed to do it for the one day, and I know
Maybe they probably were.
Well, you can't wear these shoes for, it can distract them, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, they're very touchy when it comes to the fucking what you wear on your feet, apparently, dude, in the MLB. And they need to get over it because people have a sense of style.
Even gloves. I saw a pitcher have to change his glove.
It's fucking
Already this
stupid.
year.
Are you kidding me? Let a guy... What? Is a batter going to complain because a guy has colored shoes? Like, I loved Clevenger's shoes. He had a couple different great pairs of shoes that he wore on the mound that were designed by his friend, and they were fucking lovely, colorful, wonderful.
And that's actually what I'm kind of talking about. Is that I can't remember who it was, but same concept. I want to say it was the batter called out the pitcher, not because he had pine tar or anything on his glove, but because the color of his glove, and the ump made him change it.
Okay, dude, I feel like we didn't hardly get through any of our people. We didn't get through any of our, I feel like we had a lot more information to give, and I don't know if we gave help 80% of the time. What do you think?
That's all right, because we got at least plenty of help for ourselves with all the notes here.
Oh, at least we helped ourselves?
Yeah.
Easy, did we help
Ronnie
you, maybe?
Rodriguez, I did add quite a bit already, so that one's good. Jorge Mateo, I didn't try to add at all because he's still not up. Charlie Tilson, I really do like. He's already got as many stolen bases this year in the bigs as what he had in the minors so far this season.
Uh-huh. He's
So
you know what? I'm sorry. He pissed me off last year, so I have to recuse myself
because he didn't come up.
Yeah, I have to recuse myself from even talking about it. I have no clue what to think of him or if he's good or
I
not,
can
but
understand that.
his stats speak for themselves. So, yes, he's going to get playing time right now. So, just, if you need somebody to fill in, I would say that he's very feasible. What about Jed Lowry's coming back soon? Maybe he's going to take a spot in the Mets lineup because Keon Broxton sucks, but he has no options. They can't send him down. Todd Frazier will probably lose time to Jed Lowry. You can look at Lowry's stats and see that he's been pretty good over the past couple seasons. He's had, the best couple seasons. And then Kyle Seager's taking batting practice today. He starts rehab tomorrow. And he's going in the right direction, it says. And so May 25th, he's coming back. I would... Kyle Seager, according to Lewis, who I know is probably listening right now, waiting for us to finish, is mediocre. Hashtag mediocre on Kyle Seager. But if you need a third baseman, he's totally rosterable, right, dude? What do you think?
Yeah, he's a solid player that has decent power. I mean, he's not going to hit you, over 30 home runs, but he can at least get you about 20. So it's solid numbers of what you can get. He might not get 20 this year just because of how much time he missed, but he's going to be out there playing third base for them basically every day. And that's really the main thing. And he won't kill your average. He's not going to kill your on-base percentage, things like that.
What about D. Gordon, who hasn't played since Thursday, dude? What a loser. He hasn't played since Thursday. Just put him on the DL or something so you can get him off your roster.
Teams do that. Yes, and that's my thought of it. And it's not even just the fact to get him off my roster. It's the fact of if we, you're in a league that has the deep DL and you can't put him on there because you don't have, the deep DL with a short bench. I don't know if you have any leagues like that.
Okay, what about this question you put in
the...
We only have 1 minute, or we could stay as long as we want because nobody's going to cut... Maybe they will cut us off. I don't know, but Lewis, don't cut us off yet. What is this thing you put in the notes here that it says, why won't the Astros promote Jordan? Is this... Tell me who this is. He's hitting over 400, and he has an OBP of 490. And what position does he play? Is he a pitcher? Oh, obviously, he's a hitter.
I believe he's a left fielder.
Okay, so why won't they promote him? Do they have a left fielder right now? Who is it?
Well, they do have plenty of outfield depth because you got isn't Springer the left fielder out there?
Probably, and he's doing great.
So,
look at the depth chart.
What do they have at center and right? That's really the question because
Let me check
I
it
mean,
out.
they have to have plenty of depth for them
Okay.
to really be questioning this still, for the
They
dude
have
to tear it up that badly and not be getting called up still.
He's well, Josh Reddick is a fucking crazy man when it comes to defense, and George
Yeah,
Springer is,
he's a
of
great
course,
fielder.
can't get rid of him. And then Michael Brantley, dude, who
And Brantley's been tearing it up this year.
Brantley's
So they
yes,
actually kind of hurt themselves because they signed Brantley and blocked him.
but they have a DH spot. I guess Yuli plays first base, so Tyler White's been DHing, and they have room for him there. I don't know how good Tyler White's been doing, but he's another one
I
that
don't think he's really been that good. I could be wrong on
not
that,
hitting
but I don't
any. He's
think
not
he's been
hitting.
that good.
Look, he's not hitting shit. He's got no home runs, 3 RBIs. I don't know why they haven't called up Jordan.
And he was pretty highly touted.
Say his full name.
Yeah, I think that he's Jordan Alvarez.
Okay, Jordan Alvarez. So he's tearing it up at AAA, and he could get the call up. Oscar Mercado's getting called up. Shed Long was called up the other day, but he's history when Kyle Seager comes back, I think. Or I don't
And he's
know.
also like 0 for 7 so
He
far.
sucks.
So
Yeah, just
Ooh,
don't give
I
up on
almost just got to
prospects.
see Jordan get his call up right away because Springer almost just took a fastball off the face.
Okay, dude. I will let Lewis on and with Ron, and they will do right now. It's going to be the sports buffet, so they a little bit of everything, whatever. Hopefully, lots of
Yep.
it is baseball. Okay, bye.
Have a good night, everyone.